Check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. And we are back. Are we rolling, Joey? We are rolling. I will name this podcast later episode number 15. If I'm correct, that's not me asking. I'm done asking. This is episode 15.
Yes,
I am sure of it. I don't need any confirmation from anyone.
Nope.
And yeah, here we are. We have a room full of people.
Everyone's having a smooth and symmetrical day.
We have my wonderful and amazing co-host Rory here.
Hello, everybody.
Marty's here. Marty the Body's here.
I almost just choked on my pretty new Pete. What is this called? A protein shake? What is this called?
You just swallow shit. We have Marty the Body here. We have friend to the show who's never been on the show, but he's a friend to the Joe, so he's a friend to the show too. Imani is here.
Hello.
And what was that? The R&B?
Well, I was about to say, even your hellos sound like the R&B.
I got a bad fucking radio voice, so.
Oh, it's all right.
Trying to change.
Hey, you might want to speak up a little.
My wonderful voice will make up for your deficiencies. And we have another friend to the show who's never been on the show.
Where's her mic, bruh?
She's a friend to the Joe, but we have to be very careful about what we tell friend to the Joe because she blogs for a living. Gotta watch these bloggers.
Word. These fucking bloggers.
That's what we're doing?
We have...
That's what we're doing, Joe?
Listen, if you are in this room, you are subject to anything. Did I call you by your friend name or by your like professional real name?
Whatever you want.
I have her as my phone as both.
That's corny.
It's your girl 11-8.
Hey, holy shit.
Since nobody else knows what to call me, I'll just call myself.
Well, I was going to introduce you as 11-8, and that's also her Twitter name at 11, the number 8.
Thank you.
And we also have, this is the part where I get a tad bit confused. We have Marty the Body's.
Okay, can people understand that's not really my nickname and only Joe calls me that, so please stop fucking calling me
I heard
that.
a bunch of people call you that this weekend.
I know. Yeah. They're making it comments on YouTube in the MGK interview I did. They're like, oh shit, it's Marty the Body. That is not
Marisa,
my fucking name.
Dead the shameless MGK plug on the podcast.
No,
that was really
not a shameless plug.
It was.
No,
Come
it was
on,
my first YouTube debut, and everyone's in the fucking comments going, Marty the Body, Marty the Body.
Because you are Marty the Body.
No, it's Marisa Mendez.
Are you finished?
Yes.
All right. We also have Marty the Body's intern in the room, and her name is Drea. Now, I'm a tad bit confused about a few things. I don't really know why Marty the Body has an intern.
She's doing blameebro.com. I'm training her today, and that's why she's with me, because we're doing training, and then we're going to do some more training, and then we have an event after.
So she's like a granddaughter intern.
I don't know exactly what that means.
She's like Ebro's. You guys both are doing Ebro shit.
Yeah.
So why? All right.
I like run his site.
All right, I don't care
her to take care of
this girl Drea looks like she is all of 13 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not though.
All right, 15.
Nope.
It looks real Tiger-ish to me.
What are you, 19? 20.
Ooh.
She's 20.
Penn State in the building.
Is she going to be allowed to get into this event?
Did you just turn 20 like a minute ago?
No, my birthday's in November.
Okay, November. Okay, are you a virgin?
Joe.
I hope she is. She doesn't look like anything sexual should be happening there.
Leave her alone.
Are you in college?
She is, Penn State.
Oh, yeah. Throwing a virgin shit out the window.
Never mind, then.
Oh, man. Ooh. All right, so those are the people in the room. I want to welcome everybody. I want to welcome all of our listeners out there. I hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend.
Hope it was smooth and symmetrical.
So today is like National Get Your Hoe Back Day.
What?
Tuesday, the Tuesday following...
A holiday weekend?
No, Memorial Day weekend.
Specifically. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a firm believer of this. I think there are specific weekends and holidays that women take to be hoes.
Okay.
Would you agree?
I guess so.
I also think that Memorial Day would be one of those weekends and holidays. It might be the main one, actually.
I feel like you could do more damage on like a 4th of July weekend.
Oh no.
Definitely not.
No, because I
No.
feel like the weather is more guaranteed, whereas Memorial Day, sometimes you might hit a shaky weekend.
Yeah, man. Let me check this weather app to
Yeah.
see how much dick I'm gonna suck. No, I'm not rolling with that. But more, let me go through them. Birthdays.
Was the worst day.
I don't need your rhymes, Marty the Body.
Just wanted to throw that in there.
Birthdays. I feel like women. I give it a 40, 60. I'm going under on that because bitches might be with a dude.
Yeah, I'm about to say they like to enjoy it with their boyfriend.
But in the event that you are single on your birthday, it's like okay for you to be a hoe on that day. So we got birthdays, New Year's Eve. I don't really feel like that about New Year's Eve. I don't feel like that about New Year's Eve.
Women stick together on New Year's Eve. They don't really branch off like they do.
Yeah. Labor Day weekend, bitches is hoes.
I've never done anything on Labor Day week. Like, I mean, like, I've never done an event.
Oh, wait, disclaimer. I forgot to throw this out there. For the people that heard the show last week, we had a very sentimental moment where we let Marty just run off at the mouth about the way that we treat her and all the calls and texts that she got and this new way of life and way of podcast verbiage we're going to be doing. That goes out the window today. Marty's going to get it.
Nope. I would also like to go on record and say all this shit these motherfuckers talked about my squad, and they all want to be my squad, be with my squad, and Bays want to be with my squad too. So let's keep that real.
No, I was just talking about calling you a hoe for the whole show. I wasn't saying anything about the squad or anything.
Okay, but I just wanted to put that on record.
I had a really good hoe joke, but I'm going to save it because I needed to do my disclaimer first. So now we are at where were we at? Labor Day. Labor Day. It's okay to be hoes. Memorial Day, I'm probably going to go with is number 1.
Spring break? Yeah, that's true.
Do you go on spring break, intern?
We hung out on her
Where'd
spring
you go
break.
to spring break?
We hung out.
I don't want to talk to Drea too much because we can't hear her. The listeners can't hear her. I do want to post a picture of her so they could see how she looks like an 11-year-old. But
She about to be that.
she's going to get young. She's going to get younger as the show progresses.
She's going to be 0 by the time
So
she
we got
leaves.
Labor Day, Memorial Day, spring break.
Labor Day, I think, is local hoeing. You don't really travel. It's just a long weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you're getting ready to go
think
back to
that's- yeah.
school and whatever if you're going
Yeah, I
to do
think
it.
Labor Day is local hoeing. I think Memorial Day, is a bit out of domestic.
Memorial.
And it's a little bit more your spirits are higher because you're like, yo, this summer's fucking coming. Let's kick this shit
suck
off.
some
Let's
dick,
suck some
right?
dick.
Let's go and
Nothing
fuck.
says summer like a new dick in your
Let's
mouth.
go and fuck some strange men, and really get this summer rocking. I'll never understand women. Spring break now. Now we were having a guy discussion over this weekend about how young is too young to penetrate. So I'm gonna
Legally or morally?
morally.
Okay.
Morally.
Oh my God.
Jesus, Rory. Rory's the greatest. I love Rory. Morally, Rory.
Okay.
So spring break. How old do you have to be to have a spring break?
You can go at 18.
I don't want to have sex with any girl that's on spring break.
There's probably 22-year-olds there.
No, I'm done with 22 year
You're
olds.
done with 23 more your speed?
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay.
I really want to be done with 23, but that's a whole another podcast. So this weekend, not the weekend. So today's National Get Your Hoe Back Day. A lot of you guys are getting your hoe back after tons of pounding and mounting, fucking grinding, kissing, sucking, fucking, swallowing, nutting, and y'all are none the wiser. I wanted to come in here and do like a list of ways to know that your girl just finished being a hoe. And I do have a few, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that today. I don't want to help a lot of you guys out there today. Bay was a hoe, along with Marissa's squad. But I guess we will talk about that. Steph was a hoe.
Stephanie was totally not a hoe.
Definitely a hoe.
Not a hoe.
You know what? Guys' definition of a hoe and women's definition is a bit different.
Well, there was no dicks pounding and
So?
mounting.
So?
And we just drank.
I guess when you do
A woman's definition of a hoe is any woman that's not them or their direct friends.
Not at all. Woman's definition.
No, I got hoe friends. Hoe friends are great to have.
Hoe friends are great to
Whole
have.
friends are fun.
Yeah.
Well, we were discussing that having hoes is like an asset. You don't fuck all your hoes. You'd be nuts if you fucked all your hoes.
I think that's the part that women don't quite understand.
Hoes are assets. They're great things to have. If you're fucking all your hoes, it's going to be a liability. So you
Yeah.
can't
For
fuck all
y'all.
of them. Pardon?
It's a liability for you guys.
Who are
what
you
did that have to
guys?
do with what we were just talking about?
Who are you guys?
He's saying that if you fuck all your hoes, it's going to be a liability. It's a liability for you guys fucking the hoes, because then you have all this drama and all this craziness. For the hoes, on the other hand, they're professionals. So this is what they do for a living. This is how they keep their beds inflated. And, this is what they do. So it's not a liability for them. This is work. This is what they do. This is how they
A
live.
little bit of whole insight.
So yeah, they're punching it on the
know.
clock.
I never really put myself in the shoes of the hoe.
Respect
Well, you should
the hoe.
sometimes, okay?
Respect the hoe.
How inconsiderate am I? All right. I do like my hoes to come with a little bit of professionalism. I like them to be well trained.
A solid resume,
Yeah,
a couple
man.
references.
Yeah, you got to kind of know how this goes. Like certain things when it should be implied already. I don't want to have to break everything down about. Like I don't want to have to. Like, so what you about to do? Like I don't really like so what you about to do. I want you to just do it and know it's time for you to go.
And a real hoe knows that.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why do you know that? And
I
why
have
do-
a lot of hoe friends. What can I say?
Why do you know that, Bonnie the Bonnie?
I didn't even say anything.
You said, yeah, you agreed. You co-signed. You did.
Just sounded good.
We're recording, so we can bring this back. Like,
I mean, seems like
my Memorial Day weekend was, and I hate to keep saying the same shit, but I realized I'm probably, I don't want to say too old because I'm not very old. A lot of the shit that people find fun, I just don't really find fun for some strange reason.
Yo, when they told me you were going down there yesterday, in my head I'm like, he's not gonna be too happy.
I've never been there. Well, for the listeners, we're talking about Point Pleasant.
DTS
Point
down the shore.
Pleasant, New Jersey, down the shore. In my head, that seemed like a really great idea. But we'll lead up to that because I do want to talk about the weekend. What happened this weekend? What happened? When did the weekend start? Friday?
Kickball.
Oh, my memory's
That's
really
not
bad.
the start of
That's
the
not
weekend.
when the weekend started, Steph. Oh man, I tell you, Steph is still drunk from last night. And I do have a great picture of Steph being drunk. If you guys would like to see it. Damn, I don't really remember when the weekend started for me.
I don't remember what happened Friday.
Was it Saturday?
That was kickball.
Saturday was Henny Palooza. I know that. So you did that, I'm
Yeah.
sure, Rory.
Nanny Palooza
Kickball
was
Sunday.
great.
Yeah, we went to House on Saturday.
That was a good time.
We went to House on Saturday. Marisa met Tay Diggs while she was drunk and couldn't walk, and he had to hold her up. It looked like that in the picture anyway.
That's pretty much what was going on.
And that was a really good time. So Marissa was drunk all of Saturday, and so were the rest of the squad. And no, you weren't drunk, Steph. Okay, so Steph wasn't drunk. Then Sunday came, and we had our annual kickball game with the fans that we've been doing for quite a few years now. And that was amazing. Really good turnout. I want to thank and shout out everybody that came and participated. A few familiar faces. My team won 2 games in a row yet again. My team is still undefeated. And Jose's my barber. Jose came and he took some really amazing pictures. And I decided to post one of these pictures on the Instagram because I thought that it showed like number one pitching.
Kickball pose ever.
I thought it showed like number one stuff and form.
Yeah, because the internet was going to see that and be like,
from-
"Oh, he has
wow.
he has a great bowling club.
I am
Let's keep
so
scrolling."
impressed.
That guy is really that guy. I thought that the
It's not just
internet.
rapping for this guy.
I thought that the internet would see this and say, "Now that is a pitching form.
Yeah.
If that guy can't do anything else, he can pitch."
Or they'll see it and say, wow, what a meme this is going to be times a billion.
And boy, was I wrong. Because
Yep.
that's exactly what they said. They decided to put me on all types of memes.
Yo, I was literally like crying in my house yesterday.
Nobody cares if you were crying in your house yesterday. Well, why were you crying over the memes?
At the memes.
Oh, because you cry randomly, so
no,
I just wanted to be sure.
crying laughing. The fucking monkeys in a barrel.
Some of them, I didn't really love that one. Some of them were really, really, really funny.
The kickball kid.
The kickball kid was probably my favorite
That
one.
was great.
Hey, we should probably make that one a cover. The Kickball Kid was really, 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 really good. A lot of them were reach.
Yeah, I saw a few reaches.
Yeah, the Spider-Man one was whack.
Yeah, it was horrible. And you guys, for those of you that haven't seen it, I think fucking bum ass Complex.
I posted on Inflex We Trust too, so if you want to go see a gallery.
Friends, how many of us have them?
Whoa, you are pretty good with the plugs, boy. Before I could get the plex out of Complex.
I put the flex into it.
Yeah, you just interrupted it with a flex, which rhymes, which is why you're Monty the Body.
Exactly.
So yeah, and then after that, then we went on the deck, had a big motherfucking shindig, house party like type shit, but not really, just like a more casual, calm version of that. And my neighbor was on the deck, so he was doing the same thing. He had some girls over there, music over there, and I had music on mine, a couple of girls, and it was like, wow, man. It was like fucking, like Memorial Day, man. We are fucking doing what we should be doing on Memorial Day.
And then the cops came.
Oh, yeah, and then the cops came and fucking banged on my door and all types of fucking stupid shit, but whatever. Shout out to the cops. That was Sunday, and then Monday came. Does Steph or Marissa want to chime in about Monday? Monday came.
I was working.
Now, Monday came, and because Marty the Body had drank herself to oblivion on Saturday, she was fired from the squad on Sunday.
Actually, I left.
She was
because
replaced.
I was tired.
Yeah, she was definitely replaced.
Can't really replace me in my own squad,
well,
folks.
They did.
So I left, and then I
gone.
opted not to go on Monday because I have a fucking job. So I was doing my job.
That implies that the rest of the squad does not have a job.
Well, they're all off because it's a holiday, and bloggers don't really have holidays, especially with Flex.
Tuesday's a holiday.
Tuesday's not a holiday.
Steph was with us.
I'm here.
She's a blogger.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I know. I just said especially with Flex.
Jeez.
I'm sensing a little salt in Marty the Body today.
There's no salt to have. I had a great combo with my squad just now. I got a great recap of their evening. It was very smooth and symmetrical, I heard. So
Who replaced you? Who replaced you in the squad?
I think it was Joe's bae, and it's just pretty ironic considering that Joe has been trashing the squad the whole time, and then suddenly his bae wants to be down with our squad.
I think Marissa has a few things misconstrued.
Nope.
I do. I'm not certain I should clear them up right now because it'll be funnier later. So yesterday, the squad decided to go and be hoes and do hoe shit.
No one did any hoe
Along with Stephanie, a.k.a. 11-8, and along with Bay. They were all hoes. They decided to get up, put on a string. No, actually, they went to Target. They went to Target to purchase a string. I could have gave you a shoelace. They put some strings on, and they headed down to Point Pleasant to get pissy drunk at 12 in the afternoon. And
it was awesome.
And Steph had her selfie stick with her.
No, I
selfie
bought a
stick?
selfie stick.
Why do you,
particularly
no,
for
why
this.
do you own one of those?
I don't own one.
Now
I bought
you do.
one.
Now you do.
You're implying that I brought it home.
And you bought the selfie stick that didn't even have the button on the bottom of it.
It was at the gas station. Like it was like $1. Like, how was I supposed to know the dollar selfie stick?
But you did use it.
We did use it once. Well, we tried to, and then some hot guys took our picture for us.
So you did use. So you did use the selfie stick.
We attempted to.
So you never used it.
No.
At all.
No.
Oh, damn.
So you did carry it around. I have a problem with people in these selfie sticks.
I want to break them over my knee every time I see one.
Yeah. Now I want to shout out to the guy that invented this selfie stick. Kudos to you, bro. Who knew that you could make a fortune off of women not knowing how to take a picture? That was genius. I don't know if men should be seen in public using the selfie stick. I've only seen one guy look cool when using it, and that
Ocho Cinco?
Yeah, that was Ocho Cinco. And that's because he dresses pretty well, and he's in Miami. It's always fucking bright. Like, there's a million reasons why he looks better using this stick.
Does he do it often, or it was like a one-time thing?
No,
that
he
the
does
picture
it all
looked
the
really
time.
good?
He does a lot. He does it a lot. And even then, I still get a little 10% of, come on, bro, just put it away. And you're an athlete, your arm should be long enough to be able to take a good picture. But
Really?
Totally outside of that, so you went to the beach, Took pics with fucking strange guys. Got pissy drunk. Couldn't walk by 5, 6 o'clock.
I could totally walk.
Staggered to the car.
I totally didn't
pulled
stagger.
over on the side of the road because nobody could make it to take a break. Right?
Yeah, that did happen.
This was fun.
That
this
did
is what
happen.
women call fun.
It was awesome.
It's a holiday. You're supposed to have fun like that.
See, I call it whole shit.
Throwing up is not hoe shit.
We didn't even throw up.
Oh, there was throwing up.
Who threw up?
I threw up on Saturday. I know that. In the bathroom at cafeteria.
Okay.
Now, more importantly, all right, so I want to be done recapping the weekend because I don't think people care about my weekend that much. Rory, can you just talk for 2 seconds here?
I can talk.
Just find something to fucking say while
I have, not a rant, a mini thing to add.
Oh, this is wonderful.
That pertain to this weekend. I don't like when women don't allow their friends to be hoes when they want to be hoes. If a woman is clearly interested in somebody and she's not that drunk, don't give the no face from across like we all can't see what you are doing.
That's ridiculous because if your friend's about to make a poor decision, then you stop your friend from making a poor fucking decision.
She's an adult who isn't that drunk and is clearly interested in this man.
If we're talking about that bitch was wasted off her mind to the point
I wasn't talking about anybody in particular.
I'm going to talk about that situation because she was dancing off beat and everything.
That means you're drunk?
That bitch was fucking wasted.
I
and
dance
you don't
off beat
even,
all the time.
You don't, okay, haha, but you don't even know my friend either, so you don't even know what level of drunk is she's drunk or not.
Again, I wasn't talking about
Yeah, well, we're talking
anyone
about
in particular.
That.
Well, you can't now make an opinion that I didn't say.
Well,
I'm not talking about it.
okay.
Unfortunately, we're going to have homie court today. The plaintiff, Marty the body.
Uh-huh.
No, actually, you're the defendant. We have a slew of charges against you.
Okay.
Will you be representing yourself,
Yep.
or would you like Steph to defend you?
Oh, you know what? I'll take Steph as my representation.
Okay.
Damn it.
We have a plaintiff. Imani is the plaintiff.
Yep.
And me and Rory will be co-counsel.
Thank you.
Where
And
did you
the
get
intern
this
is
music
the
from?
stenographer. Hey, write down everything
Yo,
we
y'all
said.
gonna make me like I have to use the bathroom.
All right. Now, if you are unfamiliar with homie court, Marty, do you know how homie court works?
No, I don't even know what that is, honestly.
Okay. Homie court is when a homie of yours, aka you,
Okay.
is flagrant, does something that totally goes against homie rules and regulations,
Okay.
and charges are brought up.
Okay.
We have a slew of charges
All
against
right.
you. You've piled them up.
Let's get him.
You racked them up. Now, you can plea down or out to some of these charges.
Okay.
Some of them are class A fucking felonies. Okay. Like really really bad.
Let's get it.
How many charges do we have against Marisa Amani?
Let me see. Let's go down. We have a Class A act of cock blocking.
Yeah, cock blocking is one.
That's a misdemeanor.
That's not a misdemeanor.
Cock blocking is a misdemeanor.
Stopping me from busting a nut is definitely a
totally a
felony.
misdemeanor.
Oh, that's a felony.
Wait.
And don't you say-
Corey, we're going to need more than 20 minutes. Is cock blocking a misdemeanor?
Oh no.
No.
Yes, the fuck it is.
Can we hear?
Cock blocking's felony.
Yeah.
In a man's eye.
Whoa. No.
No. Let me tell you why it's a felony. I can see it being a misdemeanor if it's done to someone you don't know.
It would be the opposite.
No. I think it's worse. It's a worser charge when you do it
When
to
you
someone
cock block
know.
your friend.
Yeah.
When it's for their greater fucking good, yeah. No.
No. Why are you to determine that?
Yeah.
Because that's
And who are you to determine that?
her fucking friend, and I'm gonna save that girl from a drunk decision that I know she don't want to make. So don't start with me.
Well, clearly she enjoyed making it.
She didn't even really make that much of a decision.
She clearly enjoyed making it. So you would be wrong. You would be incorrect. But that will be discussed. That will be discussed. We're just telling you your charges. We're just telling you charges at the moment.
Just sit in here.
So that's charge
God,
number one. Cock blocking.
Okay.
You're also charged with the guarding of pussy that does not want to be guarded.
Okay.
It's a totally separate charge than cock blocking.
Explain how that's a totally separate charge.
Yeah.
Sounds similar.
It's the exact same thing.
No, it's not.
Explain.
It's on the reverse side. Cock blocking is you blocking the plaintiff's cock from penetrating or receiving some form of lubrication.
Okay.
The guarding of the friend is you guarding, and that's pretty talented to be able to cock block and guard at the same
pussy.
time. You were guarding vagina.
I'm sorry.
Pardon me. We're giving you your charges. We're giving you your charges. We're giving you your charge.
What a bad
We're only
person
giving
I
you your
am.
charges right this
Okay.
second. That's all we're doing. You'll have your time on the stand.
Okay.
The guarding of the vagina that did not want to be guarded. That has nothing to do with blocking a cock. A vagina is trying to make its way to the cock that's being blocked.
It's the same thing.
It's not. It's in the girl term.
Okay.
It's a girl form.
So okay, but you're talking about the same person, but it's the same
Exactly,
trial,
same
right?
two
I mean,
people.
multiple charges.
Yeah,
in the same
yes.
situation. Okay. That's all- okay.
It's just an added charge.
You may hold on. By the way, you should have referred to me. I'm your Jew lawyers here. We may be able to get you out of one of these.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Steph. I'm going with the white guy.
Oh, shit.
No, but I need you as my
Witness, character witness.
Okay, yeah, that's what you are.
Oh, you might.
Shit, you might wanna come on this one.
You might not. You might not
Steph
want
might wanna
Steph
roll
as
on
a
this,
character witness.
Yeah.
Let's see. What other charges can we tack on to Marty, Rory?
Can we get
Not really a
separate trial?
charge.
She ruined the fun. She ruined the fun.
Yeah.
A lot of awkward moments. Ruining of the fun. Yeah. That's another charge.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I think.
And to say,
that's the biggest.
I think she may have been cock blocking because her friends were cock blocking her.
Ruining of the fun is another charge. How many do we have now?
That's 3.
That's 3.
That is, I can tack more on, Peter. I can tack more on.
If you have another one quickly, then yes. If not, if you have to keep thinking about it, you're not prepared to argue it.
I don't think it's that serious of a charge to put anything else. I think these 3 are good enough to get a sentence.
You guys want to get a conviction? You know,
No, we're going to get a conviction.
If you go too high with the charge, you may not get the conviction.
No, I'm cool with these 3.
Okay.
I'm cool.
No. Peter. We have enough to convict.
No, we do. We do.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's be clear on that. Where do we begin? What do we? Am I the person that's running this down?
You guys are lawyers. I can't really. I could only give acquaintances.
You're the plaintiff.
Yeah.
Let's start right when we get back to the house. Everyone decided that we probably didn't want to go out.
Rory is starting. Get her, Rory.
So we decided.
Actually, you know
let's
what? No, Rory's not starting. I'm starting. I'm gonna tell the story. The way it fucking happened.
Opening statements.
Yeah, opening statement time. Opening statement time.
Going to take the stand.
Thanks, Core. All right, so on Thursday, Ebro texts me, Marissa, I need you to come to my party on Sunday night. I'm hosting with Enough. I need you to bring your girls.
Oh, I got it.
No,
All right, go ahead.
no, that's exactly what the fuck happened. So I said, all right, I group chatted everybody. I'm like, yo, we have to go to house on Sunday night. My boss is asking me to come out. He hasn't really asked me to go out to shit. I kind of want to show face. I think that's a good suggestion. They're like, all right, cool. That's the fucking plan. So fast forward, we go to the same exact actual club on Saturday night and we were making jokes. Ha ha ha, we're going to be here tomorrow night. Blah, 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 blah. I got fucking wasted. And then I got about 3 hours of sleep before kickball. So we go to kickball. I don't play shit. I sit around, whatever. But I had a good fucking time with my squad and we had a good time with Bay and we had a good time with
I
blah,
object.
blah, blah. Nope. I had fun.
Hold on.
Opening
Objection,
statement.
Yes. We're all playing every part here, by the way. Go ahead.
How is this relevant?
Because I'm telling the fucking
It's an opening
backstory.
statement. This is part of the story, I think.
Yes.
Kind of pointless backstory.
I don't give a shit.
Kickball is not relevant
I'm telling
to
the
these
motherfucking
charges.
story. So we're going to play kickball. Then we get back to the crib. We all go to Joey's house to chill. And then the rest of the people that we had come with, we all decided we weren't going to drink because we were fucking exhausted, tired. I had cramps. It was just whatever. So I'm relaxing, chilling. So we're deciding amongst ourselves, are we still going to go to house later? And one person was like, yeah, ask them where to go. I'm like, all right, cool. Then I found another person was hosting. I got more excited about it. I'm like, I definitely want to go. It's going to be cool. She's like, all right, I'm definitely with you. I'm like, all right, bet. Don't get too fucking drunk because you're already drinking and you need to pace yourself. It's about 6:00 p.m. and you're gonna fucking get wasted. And she was like, no, I got this, Marissa. I promise I got this. Then she's sitting with Imani and she was like, oh my God, let's take shots. I'm like, no, do not take shots because this is gonna make you fucking worse. Pace yourself. No, Marissa, I got this. All right, cool. So we get to the deck a little bit later. She's still drinking. Then she switches to Patron. And I'm like, oh, this is going very badly. This is not gonna end
This is going wonderful.
One more.
Meanwhile, she's grinding up on E, and I'm like, no.
Turn the
This is
fuck
not happening.
Well, hold on, we're getting to the meat of the story, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're saying no.
This is her side.
I know,
This is her opening
Yeah.
statement.
And at this, we've already discussed him before, and we've all agreed collectively that that's not going to happen. That's not going to be a thing.
Me?
Yes. So,
Hey, she's allowed her opening
Yes.
argument, her version.
Yep. And by this point now, I'm already fucking exhausted. I don't even want to go to the party anymore, but I don't want that to happen, which is what would happen if I left that person alone. And I also want to fucking go home and that person drove. So I'm trying to get the fuck out of there. And a couple other people that we were with wanted to stay. I'm like, cool, fucking stay. I don't really give a shit. I just need your car. And she was like, oh, give me 5 more minutes. And then she kept grinding on E. And I'm like, yo, get up, let's go. She's like, yeah, come. And finally I get her up, and then a couple other people that we were with come with us too. We all congregate in the hallway. We all turn to her, and we all collectively agree, you are not doing this. She's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just dancing with him. I could dance like you guys too. And we're all like, no, don't fucking do it. She's like, I'm not gonna do anything, I swear to God. Then we decided that I needed to take an Uber, because she can't fucking drive, and I'm not going to the club anyway, and she can't drive herself back. So I call myself an Uber, and I go home, and then she calls me in the morning, and she's like, okay, please have it out with me. I know I fucked up. Please, like, just say whatever. Like, I'm like, I can't hold a grudge on you. You got too drunk. I told you not to, and that's it.
This is going to be tough for you to win.
This is going to be very easy.
It's already tough for me to win. I mean, I'm just
gonna
hearing
be
the
a
story
very-
right
no,
now. I got to tell you right now, you might get a guilty verdict just from that
It's going to
version.
be
That version is still potentially a guilty verdict.
Am I now allowed to give
No.
Are you all the way there?
And no, that was about it. And
That's
then
it?
that was yeah.
Hold on. So, important question for me as a lawyer. If I'm going to do this, I got to know this information. Did things happen?
We can get to that.
Okay, we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
So, Monty, you're going to tell your version now.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Judge, jury, I like to just say that from the very start of the day, I had made it very clear that I was aiming for this person. Very clear.
Was established.
To everyone.
Shut up, Joe.
The sun was out.
To everyone. Before anyone was drunk.
Before the first pitch was
Before the
thrown.
first pitch was thrown, I said, not just to Marty, but I said it to her. I'm on your ass,
I'm aiming
motherfucker.
for you, baby.
And I'm coming. So we start there.
No pun.
We start there. As the day progresses, because men, we have these ways of tracking to see where we can go with someone and where we can't go. I started to sense that there was a little more rhythm being given as the day progressed.
I sensed it.
If I didn't sense that, I would have backed off, but I didn't. So I continued.
Like a real nigga.
Yeah.
All right. Enough ad-libs.
Now I will say this. At some point in the day, I got extremely drunk, and I don't remember. I did a bunch of shit at the house that I kind of it was a blur.
I was sober. Yeah. It's not a blur for me.
But as the night wound down, we ate and stuff, and I was totally clear. I had a clear mind and everything, and I had stopped pursuing. I literally stopped pursuing.
Okay.
I didn't make an advance. I didn't request any type of nothing. She,
What a gentleman.
well, not gentleman. I stopped because I knew she was drunk.
And for the record,
And I said that.
And let me interrupt his story really quickly, because I think some women have a misconception that men enjoy when the woman is
Not at all.
pissy drunk and can't talk and can't move and can't walk.
Not
and
at all.
That's not enjoyable for a man. Actually, to some men, adults, I would like to think that my client, Amani, is included, it's actually very unattractive when you can't maintain your alcohol. This girl was very much coherent.
This bitch was drunk off
She
her
was drunk.
fucking ass.
She was drunk.
No.
She was drunk.
She was drunk.
But she
wasn't.
there was levels.
She wasn't falling over.
Yeah.
She wasn't slurring in speech.
She was
Hey,
very.
Dre, you were on FaceTime.
Whoa. We didn't interrupt.
No,
My-
no.
Can I get my opening
No,
statement?
hold on. Let him finish his story.
All right, I'm calling
Joe,
him a second
also-
witness after
Joe,
this.
let Imani tell the story himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get so.
You're helping too much.
All right, so-
Corey, you got to get a hold of this courtroom, man.
Yeah. All right. Imani, continue.
Order in the corner.
So as the night winds down, and I'm seeing that they're about to leave, I left it alone. I went, removed
shit
myself.
alone.
I removed myself because at first we were dancing together. I removed myself, sat down, and began to play Uno. She came to me, sat on me, and started grinding. I also made a point of saying out loud, because I sensed what Marty was getting, and I wasn't even mad at that. I just wanted her to know that I'm not that much of a dirtbag to take advantage of a out of her mind drunk girl. So that wasn't even be a worry. But
I want
they
the
were
record to
having
show
fun.
that I wasn't concerned about that. I don't think that
They were having fun though.
that was a thing.
Okay.
They were having fun. So they wanted to stay and continue to have fun there. Not just the drunk girl, but the other girl who wasn't drunk.
Okay.
So we took it as, all right, they don't want to go to the club. That's how I took it. Had no plans on doing anything with the girl.
Well, they both, for the record, they both said verbatim,
Right.
we don't want to go where
And
Marisa.
as I
I'm
said, at
giving
that
our-
point, it
we're-
wasn't even
we're-
about
we're-
that. I wanted to go home.
We're just giving our version. We're refuting some things
So-
because you said it's 6 o'clock. That was a plan or whatever. Both of them said,
And it was
I
a plan.
do not
Then once she
want to
started-
go where she is going. The sober girl said, deal me in. I am playing Uno. Then someone who shall remain anonymous said, how do you play? Teach me. I want to learn. This is now a group function happening.
Can we later on deal with why she doesn't know how to play Uno? Okay, separate conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
A couple of people didn't.
Now, well, we have to paint the scene before Monty finishes. At this point, at this juncture, Marisa, Monty the body, is standing. She's the lone person standing up by the door, saying,
to fucking go.
saying, let's give the anonymous girl, Stacy, 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 let's go.
No, say no.
Stacy,
Don't say Stacy. I actually fucked
Stacy.
Stacy recently.
Of course you fucking
Stacy. Stacy is clearly to everyone with eyes ignoring Monty the body. So much
No, she's
so
answering. She's giving me 5 minutes,
so-
5 minutes, and then grinding more.
so much so that I interject and say,
You're cock blocking.
well,
And
no,
then I said,
well, then we
I
got,
don't give a fuck. Yes, I am.
I know you
That
did
is
say
not
that.
happening.
How can I represent you? Here we go. How can I represent you?
Because I'm cock blocking for a fucking real ass reason. I don't give a fuck. I
That's
want
fine,
everyone
but
to get.
that's a trial.
I want
It's
everyone
whether
to
it's
bust
real
a
or
nut.
not.
I want everybody to fucking get theirs. Not those two. No.
Okay, that's a separate episode.
yeah, we don't have time
What
for
did I
that.
do?
Listen,
I've never even fucked any of your friends.
Listen,
I've been
listen,
really cool.
none of that matters. Monty the body was being blatantly ignored. So after I let Monty know that she was cock blocking, and then after she let me know that she didn't care, and once the ignoring continued for a little bit, I suggested to Monty the body, hey,
Take an Uber.
why don't you just Uber yourself wherever you have to go?
Which I also didn't want to fucking do because I was pissed off at the fact that I told this bitch don't drink, and now I'm stuck taking a goddamn
So-
Uber on Memorial Night when it was 2 times the surge price because it was the night before Memorial
So
Day.
she would much rather her friend drive drunk wherever she had to
No,
go.
I wanted to fucking drive.
But how would she get back?
I didn't care. Take an Uber.
We didn't care. Continue.
Because I wasn't the one that made the poor decision. She
Let me. I'm gonna end my statement very quickly.
Oh no! Well, let me add
no,
after you
no,
finish,
no.
'cause I got more.
Let's just say this actually took place of the girl doing something.
What do you mean?
Well, let's just say me and the girl did something.
Okay.
On the drunken night, right? And it's like, you wake up the next day, damn, I shouldn't have did that. It's fucked up. How real is that statement if you do it again on a sober night?
And again,
And again.
and again.
I never said she didn't want to do it.
No, it's not, no. The statement that you said was
Actually, you
the
did.
person
No, I didn't.
texted you the next day or called you and said, yo, you were right.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
go ahead,
fucked
curse me
up.
out. Yeah, I fucked up.
No, let's go before that. She also said, prior to any of this, the three of them had a conversation about you, and they all agreed that that wasn't it.
Yes. That doesn't mean she didn't want. Obviously, I said she expressed interest from the fucking beginning, and we told her no.
Why? What?
Separate episode.
Such a
I want to figure that out.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end my opening statement with, if it was that much of a fuck up to continuously do it, to me doesn't really stand out as a fuck.
Stacy
That
was
just-
plastered all over this guy.
She was drunk yesterday too, by the way.
I would allow you to say that if you were there, because then you would be able to see. But if anyone who was there could see that this girl wasn't,
She woke up plastered. Like I don't know. There were many times where she was not as incoherent and drunk and twisted that the behavior was consistent.
Yeah, no, I don't put it. I never said she didn't want to. The point was we were trying to save her from doing that shit. That was the point. That's why I'm trying to remove her from the fucking situation. Yes, you want to know why? Because she already fucked with somebody in the crew, and I'm not letting that shit because she complains to me all the fucking time about not wanting to have casual sex anymore. She's stressed out about just the decisions that she's been fucking making, and I'm not dealing with that shit when she's sober and regretting what the fuck she did. And when Manny's over here fucking every other bitch because Manny likes fucking shit.
Allegedly.
So fuck that. I will let my friends make decisions and shit, but that's not a decision because I already know. I know you. I fuck with you. I'll let you fuck one of my dumbass home like party friends. Fuck all my party friends. I don't give a shit. I'll bring them to you. By the draws, not
can you get control of your client, please? Yeah. This is wild.
Fuck.
This is crazy.
Wait a minute here.
Talk to your client.
Yeah, please whisper in the ear.
This is definitely some Law and Order shit.
We have to play out of this however we can. Okay? So you gotta get out of this, and then I think you have some.
Try to set up a deal.
You could bring up your own. I think you have another case you could make today.
Okay.
That I can recommend and represent you on. But this, you have to plead guilty to this. This is cock blocking the highest order. Whatever the punishment is.
But I need someone to like feel me though, like Steph as a girl. If you have a best friend,
that's a separate argument. You're explaining why you were being a good friend. No one, there was no case, no charge of you're not being a good girlfriend. It was about being a bad homie to your guy friends.
Okay, that's but the vagina one though. There was the vagina one.
Yeah, you were protecting your friend's vagina. That was the charge, and you're also guilty of that.
Marisa, that's premeditated cock blocking.
Yeah, premeditated cock blocking.
Because you had the conversation.
That's premeditated.
That's a conspiracy charge.
That's another court. This may be federal.
All right.
Plead guilty.
This is first degree, man.
Pleading guilty.
See,
we're open to make a deal.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not open.
I got an offer.
Okay.
I need 3 more friends.
Yeah.
I got you. Look, I got tons of whole friends. That's fine. It was just the one that I actually care about. I wasn't trying to deal with that.
Well, no. Well, see, but this is the thing. Because the assumption that I'm just fucking everybody in a mama is kind of bad. While we can joke around and stuff, I'm not fucking everybody in their mama. And I will say this, the people who I do have these casual instances with, there's no issues, no beef.
It's
no
friends.
I'm not one of those guys where this woman would have to walk around worrying about the respect level or anything like that.
There's also me knowing her and how she gets open and how she falls for what.
And also I can appreciate that. But then as a friend with me, you can come say to me, chill. This is not that one. We could have had that conversation beforehand.
Yeah,
and then I would have, out of respect for Madi and her friends, I'd have said, yo, you got that.
Yeah, you looked crazy.
Because no matter what, I wasn't going to take advantage of someone who was that close.
That wasn't, I wasn't worried about the advantage of drunk because she wanted to do it too. It wasn't that. I'm trying to save her from that shit.
I'm just worried about, in those situations, because those are your closer friends, I get it. But you should still, as a friend to me, be able to say, yo, fam, you my nigga, like,
You mentioned her before to me, and I said, no, E. No.
I remember that.
You were like, yo, she got it.
And I don't take those no serious.
No, I said no.
She needed it more serious.
But you know what's wild about shit like that? You could have had whatever reasoning. Cool. All of that's great. But I feel, and this is me, I know my thinking is a bit warped from time to time, and my perspective is probably a unique one. I feel like when a girl has a friend and a guy friend, and you know the guy is not someone who is just looking to fucking be a fucking mud and fucking take advantage of a girl, and just like a guy that is kind of sound morally, why not throw the pussy up by the rim?
No, I don't know he like that. All I know is I've seen some crazy bitches come and go that he's dealt with. That's all I know.
Who hasn't had crazy bitches come and go?
But that's all I know of you. We're cool, but we're not cool enough that I know what you do.
No. Right. Which is why there would never be a need to have the conversation about E prior to that. Because you don't know anything. You're assuming. And all the girls that I brought around have been girlfriends. So you've seen E be in a relationship.
And cheat.
And I had a very honest conversation with them then that I'm a cheater.
Don't believe in monogamy.
We had the conversation before I even put on to homegirl. So she clearly knew what she was getting herself into by dealing with someone like me.
but she'll still get open and she'll still get crazy and still wonder why. And then I have to deal with that in the aftermath. I have to deal when she's calling me crying because you're fucking this one out.
It's very self-centered. It's very
self-centered.
self-absorbed.
She doesn't want to do that, and she knows she makes poor decisions. I make poor decisions too, a lot of times, and I would love for my friends to prevent me from making some poor decisions that I've made because I've made some really regrettable ones.
Let me help you out here with the life lesson, because to me you sound like a retard right now.
No, I don't think I sound like one at all.
I'm clear that you don't think that, which is why I'm saying what I'm saying, because you don't think that. Like, it's important for people to be kind of aware when they sound retarded. You can't stop people from being themselves. It sounds like you have an issue with powerlessness. That's what it sounds like to me. You're powerless over what someone
that has nothing to do with shit. It was just that I didn't want her to fucking make that decision. It got nothing to do with powerlessness. What are you talking about? I didn't want her to make a poor decision that she was going to regret it.
Do you know what the word powerless means?
That I had I couldn't control her. I'm not fucking stressed out about it.
So how does that word not have anything to do with shit?
But why are you acting like I have an issue with it? I wanted her not to make a bad decision. She made it. Fuck it. What am I going to do now?
But why is it a bad decision?
I just explained why it's a bad decision.
But you don't know that for sure. You're assuming that it's a bad decision.
No, I don't want her dealing with someone that doesn't want monogamy and have more casual sex that she keeps telling me every fucking day. She doesn't want to have more casual sex. And then she gets drunk and does dumb shit.
I think that's reasonable. It doesn't change the charges being accurate. I think we're going in circles, because I don't think what she's saying is not a unique concept to what girlfriends try to do for each other. It's just we don't even relate to the concept of doing that. There's a disconnect here. But I do think this is a common thing.
But I could delve much deeper into women and their friendships because,
that's a whole.
Because okay, girl, you know you shouldn't fuck that nigga. All right, girl, you know he ain't shit. Like,
my thing is, in this situation, if you're adding on the drunk part, I can respect the move. I would have liked to at least been spoken to about what the move was and why it was being made. And that in respect, like, I'm like, yeah, Marty ain't coming for no bullshit. She's just.
I'm not hating. It's not like you and I have ever fucked where I'm like jealous or something.
No. What I'm saying is, in that situation, I can understand why a woman would do that. Now, if this person isn't drunk, and if this person continues to do something, you got to step aside. I get the friend shit,
which is why powerlessness has everything to do with
that's my thing. So, you know, I mean, I get it, and you know, I just like 3 hoes. That's it. I just like 3 hoes as the.
Did you say holes?
Hoes.
Okay.
Hoes.
Sorry. Hoes. 3 hoes. Okay. All right. I think we're willing to take that plea.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Now, Marisa, you should bring up another charge today.
Oh shit.
You should bring up a charge. There's something I heard about earlier today. I'm going to verbalize this for her and then let her do it because I think she's too
hyper. Who's the charge against?
She got to be honest. From what I heard, I believe this charge is undeniable. Regardless of what is fixed or amended or have changed or said, I believe the charge of, in homie court, my client, Marisa Mendez.
Who's getting charged?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to know.
All right. Back in homie court, I would like to represent my client, Marisa Mendez, against an unnamed member of the Joe Budden podcast crew.
Of the crew.
Yes.
The crew versus the squad. I'll take
crew versus the squad is real.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And of course, me being the bitch-made dude that I am, I'm representing the squad.
Yeah, because all of the internet thinks you're a bitch.
I know. Come on. I'm defending Amber, and now I'm defending Marisa Mendez.
Yeah, what a fact.
Here we go. This charge, first degree, felony charge of cornball tactics when trying to bone one of Marty's friends. Yes! Cornball tactics! To the point that this is the kind of thing that when it happens, as a friend, you have to look down at the ground and go, oh, I'm sorry that even happened.
Bold
now you're embarrassing. Now you're embarrassing your homie, and that's why you find yourself in homie court.
First of
Marisa?
all,
what do you mean? First of all, you don't even know what the charge is yet.
You just told me.
I mean, you don't know what the story of the case is.
Well, listen. Wow.
I just know my crew's full of real ass niggas.
While we have an advanced, listen, we have an advanced crew, and because my story pretty much came before this, I want to definitely exclude myself from this being possible to being me.
You can't exclude
I don't
yourself.
do cornball shit.
I mean, there is a bunch of people in this room, a bunch of men that aren't even on the mic.
We all have to be suspects of money.
Oh fuck.
All my bitches know. First of all, when we just listen, you already know a real ass nigga like me. But we're all suspects here.
All right, fine.
I'll be a suspect. I love it. It's fun.
All right. So first of all, they were told they were going to get something to eat. They end up at his crib.
Wait. Time out. Who's they? Your friend.
A person that's anonymous.
No. I just mean, they is Marty's the body's
squad.
friend.
They go back to the house. Crew members trying it.
Wait, hold on.
This case is
You cannot
lost.
deny that you can't say that there was no interest or anything like that.
I'm sure there was.
Don't try to argue right. So what I'm saying is,
Oh wait, we got a character.
Hold on, I want to add a little bit, and I'm friends with the squad and the crew.
Yeah, of
let me preface with that. But we can't forget the night before, where we were playing a game of the most dangerous,
No, that's my defense. That's our defense.
She
That's our
already told
defense.
me about that.
That's our defense, Steph.
But I'm not gonna tell you everything.
That's not what this is about. That was fine. What this is about is the line that he used while they were in the bedroom. He said, "You are so smooth and symmetrical. I just want to taste you."
What if she was smooth and symmetrical?
What the fuck is smooth and symmetrical?
No, if she was smooth and symmetrical.
Who uses the word
Joe, you have to Joe, everyone listening right now knows you are a respected pussy magnet. And we respect you, but do not try to defend the line. You are so smooth and symmetrical.
I'm asking a valid question. Listen.
No, bro.
Smooth and symmetrical. I just want to taste you.
Whoever it is guilty.
No, we're not copping so fast.
Joe, we got some things you just got to let happen.
You guys want to clean down right now?
I still want to ask the question.
Okay.
In the event that the young lady in question is in fact smooth and symmetrical.
What does that even mean? Like, how does he even try to be symmetrical? What does that mean?
I'm not even thinking of those big words in bed.
It means something. Okay, listen. The fact of the matter is, human beauty is, you guys should be using this in your argument.
It's pretty
Human
symmetrical.
beauty is often defined by symmetricalness. People who are symmetric, people have symmetry and who are very symmetrical from one side of their face to the other are often the most beautiful people. However, the idea of using that line when trying to get in the draws is a crazy thing.
When my dick is hard, I can't even
Also,
say
he did not
symmetrical.
get to taste it. That he wanted to eat it. He said it's so
you know
smooth
what?
and symmetrical. I want to taste you. He did not taste it.
But that's the part that I can
Tasting
argue. In the event that said crew member said, "You are so smooth and symmetrical," what if he said that after said squad member was already in the bag?
She's in the bed, but
I didn't say bag.
In the bag.
Oh.
The bag. That means that she might really be smooth and symmetrical.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I'm not using the line to get play. Is my
right, but at the
point.
same time, it's possible.
And that was the charge.
But it's possible that line is the reason it didn't happen.
Yeah, he didn't get to taste it or fuck.
It made the girl stop enough to then repeat. If a girl has to repeat a line to her girlfriend verbatim because it was bad,
That's not fair. Girls repeat a bunch of bullshit to their friends.
but
Well, hold on. Do we
And
know
some
for,
of it
do
not
we know
always
for
true.
sure that line stopped?
Bro.
Word. Was that actually said, though?
Yeah.
I'm positive it was said because there's no way they're
were you
making
there?
it
Were you there?
symmetrical.
Were you
Well,
there?
no. We can't say you positive.
Were you there?
Yeah.
We can't say you positive.
Were you
because
there?
were positive
No,
about
I
your
was
friend
not
making
there.
a mistake.
Yeah, she still made a mistake.
No, man mistakes.
No, you can't.
She made mad mistakes and enjoyed every one of them.
Yeah, so, I'm just saying, like, what
didn't
women
fuck
tell
either.
each other. Well, no.
Yeah, man.
What women tell each other ain't always what happened.
of course.
They like to make themselves look better than what they actually were at the moment.
So how can you charge a real
So-
nigga crew member on hearsay?
And I will say this.
Smooth and
That
symmetrical.
squad member knew where the fuck she was going.
That's fine.
Before leaving the
still
house.
And knew what she
So
was
to
going
portray
to
it,
do,
so
baby.
to portray it, and I also saw this squad member pursuing.
Hard body.
But she still didn't fuck, so at the end of the day, really, what?
That's not the charge.
But
Who cares
that's
if
the
she
thing. I
fucked?
think we're all getting on of not focusing on what the charge is. The charge is simply cornball tactics. We're not trying to get the death penalty.
What is the
here.
tactic?
The tactic is a
cornball
plumber
line.
Tactic implies
Tactic
that
is
you're
something
using
different.
it to try to
Tactic
get
is-
some
He wanted
pussy.
to seal the deal. He wanted to eat it and he wanted to hit it. He got neither one of those things.
No, the deal was
Done.
sealed.
No, it
Did that
wasn't.
come out of his mouth?
The
Did he say
deal-
that he wanted to fuck?
Yeah, he said I wanted to taste. He didn't get to taste either.
You just said he wanted to fuck.
he wanted to taste and fuck. Obviously, that's the end game.
No.
I mean, that is generally the end game, but the bottom
well,
line
you
is
can't
this.
prove that.
The bottom line is this. The cornball tactic in question here is using the line, "You are so smooth and symmetrical," which, by the way, is a hashtag that is on fleek as we speak.
It's trending.
It's trending worldwide as we speak. We're not trying to go for as high a charge as you guys got a conviction in Marissa. We're not saying that. This is
It's a misdemeanor.
I have another
It's a
question.
misdemeanor
I have
charge.
another question
That's
for you,
cool.
by the way. The timing comes into play. If it's in the heat of the moment.
No, you can never say you're smooth and symmetrical. It's never cool.
Yeah,
If I'm sitting across from you at Flo de Mayo, I can say,
Flo de Mayo.
I can say, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
You're very smooth and symmetrical today.
You look really smooth and symmetrical.
Honestly, if you separated it even, it could live. If you're with a woman and you're about to do it, and you say you're so smooth, someone could pull that off. Or if you're not even having a sexual conversation, but you're like, yo, seriously,
that's what
you
I'm
are
saying.
like gorgeous. You're a perfectly symmetrical face.
Yes.
Like it's still corny, but the combination in the sexual context, Joe, is not something that Joe Budden would ever say.
I would never say that.
Oh, so you would never say that?
I might say it.
No,
so you might say it.
Listen,
Depending on where we are, I might tell a bitch.
that word should never be used in the bedroom.
I don't think I've ever said that word
I've never
in
even
life.
used that word in
sorry.
life. Yeah.
Stop telling people you don't know the word symmetrical.
No, I know it. I don't
Yo,
use
Marisa
it.
doesn't know what any word more than 3 steps. Powerlessness? What does that even have to do with this? Yo, symmetrical? What the fuck is a symmetrical?
That pussy could have been a Jace.
No, that was whack.
Well,
That's a wild charge.
I think whoever did do that is guilty.
We'll take a plea.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's no proof that it was actually said, so you really can't do that.
It's
I mean,
hearsay.
that's all. That's also. It's also nothing is hearsay.
Yeah, I need to hear it from the witness.
Sounds logical, though.
I need to hear it.
Sounds like it happened.
I need to hear it from the witness, man. Smooth
And symmetrical.
I still think that if a bitch is smooth and symmetrical, I mean, it could be corny, but let's not act like the right amount of corny hasn't gotten niggas laid before.
That's true.
Didn't work this time.
I'm not rolling with that. But I mean, I get it. But I just
All right, fine.
I can't say that word with my dick hard.
All right, so now next subject, I guess.
We get into some emails, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Marty's so happy we're changing the subject.
I know, right?
I mean, that wasn't my problem. That one.
All right. This is from Steve. He wants to ask about Instagram.
Oh, come on, Steve.
I have a question for the fellas on the podcast, Joe, Rory, and I guess Rosenberg, if he is there.
Well, Rosenberg is never here, number one. And I feel like he has like this sensor that goes off that like lets him know when I've just about had enough.
And then he shows up.
Because then he pops up. Like, he's here today. That's interesting. But anyway.
Okay. How do the women you are in relationship with deal with you following other beautiful women on social media? I have had more arguments about this topic with the woman that I care for. To recount, this makes no logical sense.
We'll just make it make sense.
Yeah. I sometimes follow porn stars and other IG models and women that she absolutely hates. She gives me a lot of grief about it. This one girl in particular, the real J. Kylie. I'm not affiliated with her at all, and you don't have to read her IG, but I wanted you to see her page for context.
I follow her.
Anytime I feel like she posts a picture or follow any of other pages that she's associated with, she bugs out on me and complains that I cannot love or be attracted to her if I'm consistently looking at other women. She calls me obsessed for liking her pictures, and I got it so bad that I had to block her from my IG page. How you block a bitch that don't even follow you?
Faggot.
No, I think no.
Bay.
Did he block Bay or did he block the real Kylie G?
He had to block the real Kylie.
I thought he blocked Bay.
Oh, yeah, maybe you did block Bay. My apologies.
I got it so bad that I had to block her, Bay.
Yeah, I've heard of that before. Yeah.
All right, my lady is very beautiful, but she seems very insecure.
But she's not the real Kylie G.
I do follow a good deal of beautiful women on IG, so she gets frustrated. But I tell her it's my page. I can do whatever I want.
I want to actually jump in because this is the same thing we talked about this weekend. Remember when I said that's what the old Bay did, and that's why I'm done with it. It's like we're cool with follow some big booty hoes. We follow some too, probably. We like to look at it, but when it's like an excessive amount, and he seems to be trying to say like, yeah, it's a lot, but no, it's fine. It's not fine when it's an excessive amount. Then it becomes thirsty, and now we're looking at you like, fam, why are you so fucking thirsty? It's disgusting.
I think it also depends on if they are attainable. Like for me, follow all the Rihannas and the Beyonces.
Exactly,
you can't get those. Now, if you're following a bitch from down the street
that twerks at the club sometimes,
that twerks, and then we have issues. Mm-hmm. So it depends on how attainable these hoes are.
And again, like I said, like the amount too. Like when it just becomes such an excessive amount, it's kind of eyebrow raising. Like, why are you?
What's excessive though?
I'm talking like hundreds of just big booty bitches. Like the dude that I just cut off, like he wasn't even mixing in men with that. Like his boys. Nothing.
All right, so let me ask you a question. If this same guy buys a bunch of Playboys, or buys a bunch of magazines that have nothing but these women in this, is that wrong? Is that excessive?
No, because he's reading it, but like.
He's not reading shit in the magazine.
Well, I mean, looking. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's what I meant. But in my instance, he was like following and unfollowing and then refollowing to try to get them to follow back, liking pictures 18 weeks ago for like some attention purposes.
I can see how that comes into play.
Little concerning, you know what I mean?
I don't think that's what Steve's doing here, though.
I think
he's not really, he may not want to explain so much either. Like, I'm liking and that's why she's getting frustrated. Or he might leave comments.
Why does he have to like the pic? Just scroll past it.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Especially for a woman that she has a lot of followers.
I was just about to say, yeah, she has a few followers.
She's not looking at his likes.
She's got a fat ass.
Yeah.
She's got some tits. Light skinned stripper girl. That's an attention whore. I follow her.
With all that said, I follow her.
Because I don't think there's anything wrong with looking at anything.
Right, yeah, look.
like
but
magazine.
Like
Instagram is like,
exactly.
But as a man, you have to know that women are habitual lurkers. That is what they do. Instagram has that, what tab is it? Activity tab.
Yeah.
That pretty much lets you know anytime anything is taking place. I don't leave a comment on any picture. If I do, it's a friend of mine. It's a joke. And I don't like any picture. Like, I can follow you and see a picture. I don't have to like a picture. I don't even understand why people like pictures. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. So
if you're not a friend, you're doing
like sometimes like if it's a friend, like, you know, her daughter, like, I want you to know I liked your picture, or I'm like, I'm
bitch
proud of you,
got 40,000 likes.
Right. So what is your little man like going to make a difference? And at the end of the day, especially too, I've noticed guys sometimes they'll start liking bitches pics, but they won't like their own girls pics. Like, nah, I see you every day. So then it starts becoming a thing too.
You live with your girl, I'm assuming, or even if you don't, you live with your girl.
You're with her very often.
Don't jeopardize your relationship for the Kylie Jenner girl now, or whatever. Not Kylie Jenner, I'm sorry. The Kylie J girl, whatever her name is. Now, if you want to be like me and think that this is a sign or a red flag into something that's not going to go away and something much deeper, which is your girl being insecure, then leave her.
Yeah, but I think that too is a fine. Like, I definitely agree with you too. But there's also a fine line. It's like when you're doing excessive shit, then you just want to be like defiant. Like, you can't tell me what to do. You're psycho because you're mad that I'm following a lot of people. Like, no, she's having a legitimate concern, and then the guy is just being fucking selfish and not wanting to understand the other side of the fence.
And I totally disagree with Steph's. I don't have a problem with it if they're not attainable. I feel like everybody's attainable.
But you're Joe Budden.
I had this conversation with Tahiri in 2005 where we were watching a playoff game. Whenever they won that shit, we were watching a playoff game. Now, Tahiri had a big problem with me lusting over big booty bitches in real life, like seeing them. So, when Dwayne Wade used to play, oh my God, oh, he's so fine, the things I would do then. Oh, she used to have she used to go crazy. And I used to be like, how come that's okay for you to do that, but I can't lust over my bitches? And she would say shit like, I'm never going to meet him. That's totally not true to me. I don't think that Rihanna or Beyonce have only ever fucked super rich, famous people. I think there are plenty of regular people that are having sex with these people that people think are not attainable. These people are very much attainable and accessible, just in a certain circle. I don't think Rihanna's fucking gonna be at the fucking brownstone on River Road, but maybe she will. And paparazzi will be there, and somebody's here, and somebody might bag her.
But when we're saying and it's attainable, we are speaking from a standpoint where it's everyday attainable, not just that one random time you're at the club, Rihanna's at the club. That's by chance
happening.
That's chance. We're talking about everyday attainable.
Like, he could go down the street to the corner store and that bitch is there, or to the club.
With social media, everybody is everyday attainable.
It is making
my mom couldn't DM Prince back in the day. Like, these people are attainable.
And you also have to take a look at it. When I say also attainable, it does have a lot to do with, and I don't know how Steve looks, but it also has a lot to do with your looks. You could be, Rihanna may not mess with only, wealthy guys, but they're definitely going to be fine. And that's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Steve might be fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just speaking from the attainability.
And Rihanna might be having a fucking, let me answer fans day or some shit. Or she might be doing a fucking...
And she sees some mediocre guy, and she's like, you know what?
No, I'm acting under the pretense that... See, let me tell you something about these celebrities, right? These celebrity women that are already very much established and independent, They don't need very much from a nigga.
No.
Like, if you come with some grade A dick,
Some good personality, yeah, they might be.
tell a joke here or there,
Yeah.
and you're pretty much good. Like, she ain't relying on you for very much. You just play your fucking role.
Yeah. Can't do nothing for money-wise.
That's true.
All right, so do we have more
But all
emails?
the more reason for his girl to be fucking upset then.
I want to know how the girl looks, because if the girl looks like pure shit, then
Hey, Steve, send in a pic of your girl.
yeah, let us know, Steve. Do we got another email?
Yeah. Thought phase is the subject.
Oh,
I love
how
these. These are
appropriate.
fun.
Last week you brought up how every woman has a thought phase.
Is this a girl?
No, this is a guy.
Okay.
But my question is, how do you know when they're clearly done with that thought phase? There's this girl who has been with her man for a long time, but has always tried to get with me blatantly. I deny it because of her relationship status, and because I know in the long run they won't last, I can wait. However, should I only fuck with her during the thought phase afterwards, or are there signs that I should be aware of in case she's truly done with that phase? Thanks.
Bro, you got a long way to go, man. This guy.
Wait, when
Yeah.
did she start the thought phase, did he say?
He didn't say, but
Well,
obviously, if she's
still
trying
in
to
her thought
fuck,
phase.
yeah, if she's trying to fuck you in a relationship, she's probably on her way to another thought phase.
Wait, she's in the
And why would you want to be with a girl that clearly is going to cheat? She's
'Cause that's
showing you
just
that
what
she
she
Oh,
does.
cheats.
she's in a relationship. Oh, yeah, no.
She's in her thought phase currently, but I find it strange
And she
when
might get a
females are
contract
in
extension soon.
their thought phase while in a
Yeah,
relationship.
I feel like that
always
can't be a thing.
I always, thought that you went through your thought phase
When you
after
do
a
a
breakup.
breakup.
So she was just, this is not a phase for her.
Yeah, that's just life.
She's a
bro.
thought.
That's her lifestyle.
She's a hoe.
Yeah.
That's just what that is. Like
You don't- you can't go through a thought
you
phase
can't
and have
be-
a man.
You can't be happily in a
the
relationship, or
same thing.
even you just can't be a.
Well, why she just can't be a cheater?
She's a hoe.
Well, she's a hoe.
Money.
That's not a hoe.
But why is she home?
Because she's
not a hoe.
If you
unfaithful.
can be a hoe at spring
That
break
doesn't
for
make you a hoe.
drinking, then
Yes, it
you can
does.
be a hoe for fucking a guy while you have a man at home.
who believes that you're being
drinking
faithful.
on spring break is like whole activity and me being
cheating
loose.
on your man makes you a hoe.
Yes.
And a man cheating on his girl also makes him a hoe.
I don't agree. With
Wait, so let me ask you a question. This raises a very interesting question. Let's say that fucking, let me think of some names here. Let's say that Deborah is dating Dan.
What are some great
Like,
names?
let's say that they, well,
They all white
my
Amish
memory's
names.
bad, so I want to use names I might be able to remember. Let's say they both are in a relationship. Deborah is faithful to Dan.
Okay.
They break up after a year.
Okay.
She goes and fucks 30 niggas.
Okay.
She's not a hoe.
No, she had to get out of her system.
That
It's
was
a
a
whole
thought phase. That was the phase.
That was the phase. She
If
didn't
can-
disrespect anybody.
All right, this is why women are weird.
This is the thought phase. That is what that is.
Especially if she's keeping it
Now,
real
when
with everyone,
she's
too.
done
You
with
fucking
that.
30 niggas because after your
I mean, it's a
1
little
year.
excessive, but she went through her phase, and when she's done, she's going to be faithful to the next man.
No, that's not a phase. That's a hoe.
Nope.
That's a
Phase.
phase.
That's the reason why there's certain
No,
words.
that's a phase because when she's done with it, she's done with it, got it out of her system, and she's ready to
And
be
she's back.
faithful and love
if
someone.
she was with a guy for however many years they were together and faithful, she's clearly not
A bad
habitual
person,
hoe.
yeah.
She's not. It's a phase. She's getting it out of her system.
Experimenting,
She's been
trying
stuck with this
things.
one guy for however many years. She's been faithful.
you went, which is called the hoe phase. Which
Yes,
makes her
that's
a
what we're
hoe.
saying. No,
Phase.
Makes her a
phase.
hoe.
No, that's
Phase.
horrible
Now,
logic.
if she's in a relationship with a man
and
and she
faithful.
cheats one time, that makes her a hoe? No, that makes her
She's
a
not
cheater.
cheating. She's not cheating one time. She's trying to
establish a whole situation with this
exactly
guy.
a whole different situation.
A one time is a mistake. When you're trying to do it multiple times, it's no longer a mistake.
She's a hoe.
Okay, there's your answer, bud.
Okay. I like that we're not shitting on the fans like we usually do in this segment.
Well, I think these are legitimate questions that they're asking.
these are legit concerns. Do we have another one?
Yeah, I need some relationship advice from Mike.
All right,
Hey,
Mike.
Mike.
I don't like your name.
Really?
My Mike is just like his parents put no effort into it.
It's true.
Like, just when he comes out, whatever.
Michael.
I'll name this kid later.
I had a stepbrother named
But in
Mike
his defense,
once.
Joe isn't that far from Mike.
Biblical.
Very-
biblical.
Oh.
Biblical.
So is
Biblical.
Mike.
Biblical.
Michael. Isn't Michael in the Bible?
Is his name?
Rory is a very interesting one.
Is his name Saint Michael?
It's yours, St. Joseph.
Was it Saint Joseph?
Hey, wait a minute.
No, it wasn't St. Joseph.
It wasn't.
It was Joseph.
And is Saint Michael in the Bible?
You guys even read the Bible? Oh shit! Almost
shit.
died.
No, there's a school
let me
called
go to
St.
Google.
Michael.
I don't think the Saint Michael is in the
there's a
Bible.
There's a St. Michael.
There's a Saint Michael, but
Same Bible.
No,
They're
I don't think
making up
any of the
biblical
12
shit.
any of the 12
Saint
disciples were
Marisa.
not Michael. So
None
that
of
would
them
make
were
it
Michael.
There was a saint somewhere. Like, why would they name all these schools and stuff
Saint
if they
Michael's
didn't exist?
Saint
Well, not every saint is in the Bible.
What? So where are they?
Who made up these saints?
Where are they? So I can stop them from getting pussy.
The Bible, and I'm sure I'm gonna get killed on Twitter if I do this incorrectly. The Bible is made up of the 12 disciples talking about Jesus.
What's your religion?
Catholic, which means
You
I can
should
do
know
whatever
this.
I want as long as I apologize for it afterwards. All right, I'm gonna go to the question.
Oh yeah, all right.
Saint Michael.
Yeah, which is not biblical, by the way.
Oh, stop making me laugh.
His last name's Ramirez. Is that?
No, it's definitely.
It's even more generic. Damn, man. Your
Jesus
parents
is
gave
in the
no
Bible.
fucks.
All right, Joe, Roy, Marissa. Won't catch me on this, but you have a platonic female friend, so I think you can help me. Me and my best friend have been friends for a very long time. Recently, within the last year, we started to realize that we like each other more than friends, and we are great together, and we get along perfect, and everything is good. I mean, Shorty's my best friend, it's expected, and the sex is fucking great, no pun. The issue, though, is right now, she doesn't have her shit together, which is cool. I have no issue being the breadwinner, but Shorty said she wants to get her shit together before she can commit to me. So she doesn't want the relationship aspect. But she says she doesn't care how unrealistic, selfish, or stupid it sounds. Shorty wants me to wait for her until she gets ready. My question is, do I wait? And if so, how long should I wait? If I wait, does that mean I have to get rid of my hose? Or do I keep my hose? Because technically there is no relationship.
You definitely keep the
I'll
hose.
never understand.
Definitely
these
keep
guys.
those. There's absolutely
Or-
nothing wrong with what she's saying.
Or
as
should
far
I
as when
just
to get her shit
should
together?
I say fuck it, don't wait, try to salvage the friendship. I've never been in a situation like this. I've just been hoeing around for the past 5 to 6 years.
Why do we want to be in a relationship with our best friend who we're already fucking that's going to be there regardless and doesn't have her shit together anyway?
This is generic Mike we're talking about. Like, it's just a generic
Mike,
situation.
leave the best friend that you've already fucked that doesn't have her shit together. That's like the 8-ball by the corner pocket. You just kind of leave that there to use at your own discretion.
Mike sounds like he's in love. So
Yeah, Mike. Man, I can't condone your behavior, Mike. You kind of bugging out.
Yeah.
And then you're actually considering waiting for her. She's obviously fucking some other niggas, and she's trying to look out for you and tell you that without telling you that. No, don't wait for me.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah, whatever the fuck she's saying. Yeah, Mike, get it together and change your name, man.
And I want to know what not having your shit together, what he means by that.
I mean, she's broke and flying out and going to Dubai.
And getting pissed on it.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for this segment.
All right, that's it for that. Do we have it might be over for Marty the Body? Do you have one?
No.
Rory, do you have one?
I was thinking on the train. I couldn't
So
think of shit.
nobody has one. All right. Well, that's over for that one. Well, I have one. Well, I'll do it. I'll do a very loose one since nobody else has one. I think that
I need to do my sports report.
we got you. It's coming.
Okay.
I think that it might be over for any of you out there, anyone in here. I think it could be over for anyone that Little B decides.
See, but my sports report is going to disagree with that. Harden came through last night.
Your sports report is wrong.
No, Harden came through. That curse, he officially cursed him prior to last night's game.
Well, then Houston flooded. So then there's that.
He might have cursed all of Houston.
And all the fans had to stay there.
Damn, son.
Anybody that Lil B curses, my nigga,
Thank you, base God.
it might be over for you. Yeah, let's let that rock out real quick.
What is that?
That's
Pure fire.
Use the chord next time.
I was background music
All right, but-
during your. It might be over.
Oh, okay. It's really loud,
it
though.
sounds really bad.
Yeah.
Next time, use the chord and do things the proper way.
Anyway, so
I love that song, by the way.
on to the sports report. Steph Curry, our prayers are with you. Well, he's fine.
He's good.
But he was a little disoriented during the last end of the game there. Because he got like he hit his head and he got it. But they said it wasn't concussion. They said like concussion. Contusion.
No. Let's not help her with her sports report. That's why it's her sports report.
So he got a contusion or something like that.
So he
but
got some confusion.
He got mad confused. He was running sprints in the hallway practicing. So they let him back on.
So
but
they practiced in the hallway.
yeah, he was doing all that in the hallway. Then he came back. He's a little disoriented, but he made it. But Houston still won last night, so they're going to go to Game 5 now. But hopefully, I mean, the Warriors could take that home, and then Cleveland plays tonight. If they win, it'll be a sweep, and then next Tuesday begins the
And tonight
finals.
is last night because you guys will be hearing this Wednesday.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So if last night they'll play. Look, what? So if they play last night, and if they win, they sweep, and then all in Clee to the finals. What's up? 216. We out here. Let's go. I just said what's go. It doesn't even make sense. Let's go. And that's my sports
Not
report.
very many things that you say makes too much sense. But
That does make sense. I actually kind of understand now. And then if the finals do happen to be San Francisco versus Cleveland, it will begin in San Francisco because they have a higher something.
San Francisco?
Oakland.
Oh my God.
Oakland.
But aren't
Golden
they the
State.
San Francisco? Oh, well, whatever. You know, the Bay.
Holy
The
shit.
Bay.
I was like, wait, what?
Wait.
Oakland, San
Aren't
Francisco.
they the San
All of those.
Francisco
Shout out to California.
Warriors?
Shout out to the whole fucking West Coast,
Shout out
bro.
to all y'all.
It's all the same shit.
Shout out to the Bay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, they'll go there first because they have a higher something or other. And then it'll be 2 games there. And then it'll be 1 game in Cleveland. And then I don't know how it goes from there. But that's what's going to happen.
Wait, it's 2 games in 1 game.
Wait, isn't it like
Monty.
Bay, Cleveland, Bay, Cleveland?
No, Monty.
So Bay, Cleveland, Cleveland, Bay, Cleveland, Bay?
Monty, just
See?
leave it alone, man.
Boom, I got it right the second time.
At some point, and just for the record, because we're going to get out of here. Joey, where are we at with time?
Well, Corey's
We're
been
about
like,
81 minutes.
Yeah, but we're editing a lot of it.
Yeah, so we'll say about 70 then.
So just for the record, and I just want to have this documented for the next show. So you are Bayless.
Yep. I cut him off. Deleted his number, deleted him from the recent contacts, deleted him from everything.
Wow.
He doesn't know that, though.
Well, I
does
did,
now.
but then I did see a tweet on Saturday night where you were looking to get the number back.
No, that was not that person. It was someone else.
Damn, they
I deleted 2 numbers recently.
get you the fuck out of here.
Rough in these streets.
You deleted 2 numbers.
Yeah, Mike doesn't know the other person. Mike doesn't
Mike?
know Zombie. That's who I was tweeting that wouldn't give me the number. Well, he did. He gave it to me the next day. But I text him for that person's number, not Old Bay. It
So Old Bay's run.
was quick. It was about a month, and then I realized he's a fucking whore. So there went that.
So we'll never hear from Old Bay again.
Nope, I'm done with that. Why try?
All right. That's all I wanted to know. I really enjoyed it. I want to thank all of you guys, Rory, Marissa, Steph, Amani, Drea. Drea, what was the point of you being in this room?
She was just
I'm
she
really
just with me.
confused. You're just here, just
She's just
looking,
here. She's
looking
just
young,
rolling along.
right?
Yep.
Hearing mad explicit content that you shouldn't be hearing at your age. Your knees are mad underdeveloped. Yeah, man. This fucking girl. Oh my goodness. Her knee. Look at nothing but her knee. Don't cover your knee.
Yeah, it is kind of.
That's a
Nice knee. I think she's a
mad
nice looking knee.
pointy and 9 years old.
kind of bony.
Yeah, like go live life. Go get a scratch on you, a fucking bruise or something. Look at her skin. But thank you, Drea, for being in here as well. No problem. Listeners, thank you guys for listening. Joey, thanks for being the greatest podcast engineer out there. Tax, keep my name out of your fucking podcast. I want no parts of what's this shit called? I'm not even promoting you on my shit, nigga. I don't even know your shit exists out there. And that's it. And we're done. Rest in peace, Chinks Drugs. We're gone.
Peace.
Why do you always have
Because
to
I just fucking want the
Marissa. No, really.
No, we're done.
You're
No,
done
we're done.
getting the last word of podcast. I hate
Do you know how many tweets how much they enjoyed the end of the last podcast? Someone said they almost dropped a dumbbell or barbell, whatever you put those in the gym. They almost dropped it on their head because it was so funny. Cleveland. What up?
Goodbye, Marissa.
Shout out to Oakland.